We need Starbucks before we can even, you know what I mean. Let's go get Starbucks. Okay, but are you guys fucking with the fit? Oh, I love this top and I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. What the fuck? My pants are so freaking cute, y'all. Anyways, yeah, I had to show you guys the fit. Let's go to Starbucks. Grande caramel ribbon crunch, please. Chocolate chip cookie, birthday cake pop. Oh, is that Paz? My boy Paz. Can you please pay for my drink? It's Paz right there. They ignored me, I'm sad. But here's the thing they don't know. It's not just a drink. It's also a cake pop and a cookie, so it's like $10. If Paz pays for me, I'll pay for the person behind me too. And I'll just keep the chain going.
Like, how much is it? $10?
Pay for me too, please. I don't know. I really don't know. Hi. There we go. Thank you. And then can I also pay for the person behind me?
Okay, so the person in front of you actually paid for yours, and then you paid for the person behind you originally.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I honestly just feel like it's just overdue, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting out vlogs for you guys, and you don't even know me on a personal level. So, just the thought of like, I don't know, having people get a peek at your life is just extremely, like, not embarrassing, but just like scary. I close my closet doors because I'm scared. Fun fact, I'm very afraid of like the dark and like all that shit. I got my Starbies. My life has completely changed. I'm definitely not the same person that I was the last fucking time I filmed the Q&A. I don't even know when that was, but I'll put it right here, whenever the fuck that was. I just kind of want to sit and talk and update you guys because there's just a lot. And I know a lot of people don't like sit down videos, so if you don't like sit down videos, bitch, you can leave. I promise I won't be mad. But I did go shopping yesterday, so I have a haul that I'm gonna do at the end of the video because I just bought a bunch of cute little stuff. It's like a little bit of stuff, but I know you guys like to see me buy new clothes, so I'm gonna show you at the end. The title probably also kind of low-key confused you. And you're probably like, bitch, you literally just moved like 2 months ago. I'm just gonna like, I fucking hate when YouTubers put a title and they never talk about it, so I'm just gonna start off with that topic. Those of you who don't know, I was living with my parents all up until, I don't even remember how long it was. Probably like 2, 3, 4 months ago. I'm not really sure. It was like shortly after I got my car. Or no, it was before I got my car, and I got my car in May. I really wanted to get my own apartment because I felt like I was kind of trapped. Probably makes no sense, but that's just because there's a lot of enclosed in my life that I can't really, you know, put out there. I felt kind of like trapped where I was in life, and I've always wanted more. Like, that has just always been a thing for me. I've always wanted more out of life, you know? I feel like I wasn't progressing where I was at, and I wanted more. I just also wasn't too happy where I was, and there was just like a lot of factors. I was 17, or I'm still 17 up until 2 weeks, bitch. I'm turning 18 in 2 weeks. I was 17, so there is no lease company that will lease you an apartment like anywhere if you're 17 and you're like not emancipated. I think some apartments might like lease it for you, but like you need your parents to like sign it for you. And even then, I didn't find anyone who did that, just because apartments don't want to have the liability of having like a minor living on their property. Anyways, I sat down with my parents and I kind of told them like what was going on, like how I felt and stuff. And since I have really amazing parents, they built me like a room, restroom, kitchen, and my own entryway, just so I would have like my own space, like my own privacy, and kind of just like be more independent working with what kind of I had. I had to pay rent, bills, like everything that I had to pay for, right? They gave me like my own parking spot because we made like a new driveway, and like it was good. And I told you guys in this video that I was going to move out when I was 18 to like an actual apartment, and that was the plans of like 5 months ago, Nat, right? That was 5 months ago, Nat. But you live and you learn. Time goes on, you just get smarter, and you realize that paying rent is one of the biggest fucking frauds ever. And a lot of people pay rent because there's no other option. Like, not everybody can get a house, and not because of the like the money wise, but like of the legal shit. Like, a lot of people can't get homes. My boyfriend pays for an apartment, so much money, you guys. Like, he could be paying a fucking mortgage with that money. He can't, just because of all the legal stuff. You know, he's fucking 18. Renting is there because, you know, some people definitely need it. I just don't really like the whole idea of renting. For me to be a renter, you know, it's cool to be a landlord, but when you're the renter, I just didn't like the idea of paying like $2,500 plus for a like 1-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point where I'm turning 18 in 2 weeks, and my parents like have absolutely no problem with me being here. I'm so happy here. I don't think I would be this happy anywhere else, just because, you know, like I have my own space, and if I ever need my parents, I have them really close, and it's just nice. Like, it's like a good family environment, but at the same time, it's like you have your own space at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's gonna happen when I turn 18. I think I really got comfortable with this idea, and I think it's also like very like dumb for me to go out and pay rent somewhere, and my boyfriend is also paying rent somewhere, and we're literally together all the time. and I just feel like it's so financially wrong to, you know, do that. The smartest idea is for me to move in with Jacob, right? Like that's like the #1 thing that would save us the bag. But I just don't want to move in with Jacob up until I get married with him. Living with someone for me on its own is already very hard because I love my own space. I don't know, I just think it's wrong for me to move in with Jacob while we're not married. I don't think I'm ready for that. Maybe I will be in like 2 years, but right now I'm just not, and I really want to be married. But at the same time, I'm not trying to get married at 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little pickle that I'm in. There's just like a lot of factors that have been going into it, and my mind's just like been running and running, and I don't really know what to do, and I don't know what the right decision is, and I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to figure out what the right thing is like this, because I feel like my time's running out, and I know it's not in the back of my head, but like I feel like it is, and it's toxic. If I could buy a home, I would literally buy a home today, but I just can't. I can't legally. You need to have like 3 years of taxes to even get a house, or you could buy the house cash, which is like, okay, I could buy my house cash, right? Drop like 600K on a house with the freaking market we're in right now, or I could use that money to start a business. There's just a lot that's been going on, and I have to really like know kind of the next step that I'm taking, and know I just need to be very smart about what I do from here on out, because one wrong choice could really cost me a lot. And for me, I'm a huge like business person. I really want to engage business with my dad. My dad is like a general contractor kind of. I feel like I could start a really good business with him, but at the same time, I've always had the passion of having my own clothing line. That has always been like the #1 thing for me, and I'm not talking about a boutique. I'm talking about a literal clothing line, like where I design clothes. That's just something I've always wanted to do, and I think I've always been scared to do it just because I know I'm going to receive a lot of backlash for it, because I think people now are used to boutiques. So boutiques usually sell their clothes for a lot cheaper because they're like reselling fast fashion. Most of them, not all of them. How are you going to compare with Shein when Shein sells like a $10 shirt? Fuck, cheaper probably. But in reality, if you want to design clothes and make good clothes that's not like fast fashion, that shirt is probably going to be like $35. So people are always going to go with Shein. You see what I'm saying? It's always been frightening for me. The clothing line is truly like what would make my heart full. It's a hard game right now because I don't know what career path I want to take. I don't know if I want to move out of here, you know, today, tomorrow, the day after. I don't know what's going on. Honestly though, my thought process changes like this. So maybe right now I'm saying I don't really want to go out and rent. Maybe in 2 months from now, I'll be like, hey guys, you know, I'm gonna go out and rent an apartment so I can have more space and, you know, be myself and this and this and that. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna put on my AirPods and play music because I feel like it's so quiet in here. I'm gonna start answering some like popular questions that I've been getting now. So I've been getting a lot of like, how long have I been with my boyfriend? And I've been with Jacob for 7 months. It is gonna be 8 months on the 1st. I've been talking to Jacob for about a year already. So when are you gonna get married? Marriage is not in my plans right now. I think I have so much that I want to accomplish in life, probably after 21. Do you ever plan on getting another dog? Yes, that's another reason why I just want to buy a home. Ellie is a golden retriever. She's gonna grow pretty big. I want to be able to buy a yard for her. I want to be able to get her a sibling. We were trying to get a boy so it could be like a couple, but I don't want to get neither of them spayed because I had a kind of low-key bad experience with Malika when she got spayed. So I don't want to get like neither of the dogs spayed. So if it's a boy, we're risking fucking puppies. I think we're gonna end up getting another girl. Anywhere from like 6 months to about a year, we should be getting another puppy. How do you feel about your body? I'm so insecure. Any tips? I feel like I've always kind of been insecure about my body, but lately I've been gaining a lot of weight, and a lot of people have been pointing it out, and I'm like, I gained a lot of weight, and I'm really happy because of the weight that I gained up until like 5 pounds ago. And then I feel like now my family genes are that we get stomachs, so I don't grow to the sides, but I grow kind of like towards the front. Going from like having a flat stomach to having a big stomach was like a big change. I don't have a thigh gap anymore. Like that was really cool. I wouldn't know how to tell you how to not be a secure girl because I haven't even figured it out myself. How does it feel to have graduated and not having to deal with school anymore? It's cool because I have a lot of time to work. It also kind of sucks seeing your friends go through a career in life that you didn't choose. So like all of my friends are going to college, all my friends moved into their dorms and they're doing this and they're doing that, and I feel like I didn't do that, which I'm not necessarily like sad about. It's just very different, and like sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong in life. At the same time, I feel like college and school is just not for me. Like I like the idea of college, but I don't like the idea of actually going to college. You see what I'm saying? Like when I took the kids to school, it kind of like reminded me of the life that I used to have. But I already graduated and we can't dwell on something that could not come back. How long are you planning to do YouTube? So YouTube just really makes me happy. So I plan on doing YouTube for a while. I love making videos. That's just what I like to do. As of right now, there's no plans on stopping. YouTube just gets hard because I run out of ideas, and then I feel like I get boring and I start getting mad at myself for being boring. And Would you go brunette again? I really like the blonde and I think it like really suits my face. Probably not anytime soon, especially because I spent a lot of money and time trying to get myself to this lightness. I am gonna blend my brunette more down though the next time I go to the hair salon. Ever think of a collab with other YouTubers? Not really, just because I've seen other YouTubers collab with other YouTubers and it just never ends well. And honestly, I just don't like drama. I mean, the only drama I like is me with my boyfriend and that's it. I mean, I have one real YouTube friend and that's Sovita. And I feel like we're cool. You know, we don't talk every day, but we're really cool. And that's one person who I would definitely collab with. I mean, I've had an experience where I didn't even collab with this person and they were already kind of like starting a little bit of drama, and it just made me so sad because like it freaking sucks to have people on the internet telling you stuff and you're like, bro, I've never even met this person. Okay, I'm back. My parents used to be like hella strict, right? And then I was always the type of person who like loved having friends and loved going out with friends and, you know, like wanted to do this and this and that, and my parents didn't want like that. And my parents didn't let me go out like anywhere, like not even to eat, like literally anywhere. I couldn't go anywhere. I didn't have friends. They would get mad if I had friends. Take my phone away probably like 5 times a month. Since they were strict, I was like hella mad at the fact that like I felt alone. Like I felt like I couldn't talk to them about anything. I was just like in a bad point in my life. I would get mad and I would reflect my anger towards like everyone, and they would get mad and I would get mad, and then it was just like chaos. And I remember I started like applying at jobs since I was like 15. Like as soon as I turned 15, I was applying at every job possible because I wanted to get a job and not be home, and like I wanted to make money and I wanted to move out, and I just, you know, I had all these plans. Obviously that wasn't meant to happen because I got declined at every fucking job possible. Oh my gosh, that makes me so mad thinking about it now. I was an angry person. I was a sad person. I remember I would cry all the time. I mean, at school I would cry. I was just sad, and I didn't have a good relationship with my parents like at all. I like really, not that I hated them, but I like was angry with them, like very angry. So if I could go back, I probably wouldn't be as mean, but I understand why I was mean. You know, I was sad. Do you recommend starting a YouTube channel? Advice for beginners. I recommend starting a YouTube channel if you like making videos, because if you do not, I promise you the cons of YouTube are not worth the pros if you're not really into it. What irritates you that your supporters do/say? When supporters say that I've changed and they make it seem like it was in a bad way, and they'll be like, I've been watching your videos since you were dark hair and now you've changed so much, and they put a sad face. It makes me so mad and just annoyed, because if only you knew how sad I was back then and like how happy and fulfilled I am with life now. That's like, why would you even want me to be that person? You know what I'm saying? I've literally been doing YouTube since I was 14. Yeah, no shit. I'm about to turn 18. I changed. Why did you switch over to a menstrual cup? I just heard really bad things about tampons. Menstrual cups like last all day. And with the tampon, you have to change it like every 3 hours, and that shit's so annoying. I feel like I've ranted to you guys kind of a lot of it. I'm gonna give you a little haul of everything I bought because this super cute stuff. Tilly's bag. I bought this at Hollister. It's like a little crew neck. It's like this really pretty color, and it's just gonna be perfect for like around these times. I also got this cute little like top / like sports bra-ish. I got these jeans. These are from Hollister. They're ultra high-rise mom jeans, and they're like the ones that I'm wearing right now. And then I got this hoodie. I got this hoodie from Zoomies, and it has a little like mushroom right there. And then the back it says take a trip. And also got the Olaplex Bond Maintenance Conditioner, the number 5. And then I got this Sephora gloss. It says gloss. I'll try it on for you guys. Hold up. I already have gloss on, so it might affect the color, but that's so red. Oh! Okay, this is red. It's not as cute as the Madison Beer one that I had on though. It's whatever. And then I also got these flare leggings from Aerie. Oh no, sister. Look at this. How is this even supposed to fit me, bro? Me thinking I'm this skinny? I'm gonna try them on just because this looks so funny. Oh my gosh. How did I fit into these? I don't know. I'd definitely say size down though, because these looked really small and they fit like perfectly, so they stretch out a lot. What do you guys think? I just don't like the fact that it's open here. Like, I'm not trying to show more belly, I'm trying to show less belly. Super like flattering. They're like flared at the bottom, and I've never had flare ones. So cute, I love it. I do say so myself, I would say that they are 10 out of 10. Now that I already have these on, might as well just try on the jeans for you guys. So hold up. Bro, what is it with me popping off and picking these items? Damn, these are so nice. They do run a little bit short, or maybe it's because I'm like long for my legs. They're like right there. Like if you could get the long version, I think that's better. They're cute and they're super flattering on the butt area. I've literally been popping off lately. 10 out of 10, not even gonna cap it. I think I'm gonna wear this hoodie just because it's really, I'm meeting Jake at BJ's for a little like dinner date or whatever. Cute, cute. Do you guys like it? Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go because we're gonna be late. I forget to mention it's like 10 p.m. right now. A little bit late. Jake is probably already at BJ's and I haven't even left. Fuck you for now. Kobo pulled up. Jacob is hogging up the menu, and we only got one. Come on,
I'm looking for Nathaly. I'm looking for Nathaly. You don't have it.
All right, the same thing as always. Pasta.
So funny, dude. Like you should be a comedian.
We got our garlic. Damn, my pasta. Jake's burger. A pizookie now.